Yeah, I want to keep looking down too.
Hello, welcome everybody to Sunday night fireside chat with the women, with the boys, and our ladies. And we are in huge trouble. So all of you that are men and follow us, please protect us over the next hour or so. Are in huge trouble. So all of you that are men and are all right. So we got some bad feedback from somebody.
Somebody has it on.
Yeah. You good, Bronco?
I'm good.
All right. So welcome everybody. We're going to start with some introductions, and then I'll tell you the plan for the rest of the hour. And we are going to start with Lori and Colin.
Hey guys, my name's Colin. I go by Broncoride, and this is my outstanding wife, Lori. I'll let her introduce herself and say hello.
Hello.
She's not nervous, are you? Are you nervous?
No.
Don't be nervous.
Lori's not nervous.
I am. My God.
Are you? Don't be nervous. No, welcome aboard, guys, to all the ladies out there.
Great. How about Jack and Mary?
Hey, everybody. Good evening. HDR, HarleyDayRider, a.k.a. I go by HDR. And this is the lovely.
Hi, I'm Mary, Mrs. HDR.
You're the one.
Yeah, she's the one, right? Welcome everybody. Those of you who don't know me, my name is Bodine52. I go by Bob, and this is my lovely wife, Mrs. Bodine, or Donna sometimes to folks other than me. So say hi.
Hi, everyone.
All right. Everybody ready?
We're ready.
There's probably a lot of discussion already coming, right, Colin?
We don't have good light.
So
people already in the chat.
Oh, and they're saying hi to us.
Oh, great. Hi, everybody, again, and welcome. So here's what we're going to do tonight. I have 5 questions that I'm going to ask everybody. We are going to start with Lori and Colin, and then go to Mary and Jack, and then I'll finish up.
There you go.
And then we have our rapid fire 20. So I am sure it's going to be a full hour. So first drink check. Where's everybody at with drinks?
We're ready.
Wow.
Colin got more fat tire.
More fat tire, buddy.
Damn you, man.
Just for the record, see, this is not Coors Light.
It is not.
That's right. That's right.
Real beer.
Bodine 52 can
I
change.
like the real beer.
You like that?
I even have an orange to put in it.
I'm very proud of you.
Oh, that's even nicer.
You're a good wife. Thank you.
Where's Donna's wine at? I know she has to have wine with her somewhere.
She doesn't. She's drinking water.
What?
She's drinking
Water.
I have to be on my best behavior.
No, you don't.
No, you don't. Go get something to drink.
Oh my God, we're already in trouble. This is why that HDR and I have to change states so our 2 wives are not close to each other. So, all right. All right. Are we ready? You ladies ready?
Light.
All right. First one, we're going to start with Lori. Does your husband ever stand up while we're doing a video? No. Does your husband ever scare you riding? And are you confident in his abilities?
He doesn't scare me riding. Actually, I take that back. The only thing he does that scares me is he rides really close to the double line, to the line.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that. Even in a car, he does that. I hug the shoulder line. He always tends to go over. I don't like that. That's the only thing he does that scares me.
Well, not necessarily. I mean, in a truck, you're right. I do that.
You do it on the bike.
I do not do it on the bike.
Yes, he does.
I have to be like, if I'm in the right lane.
Can we start a count, a check?
I guess you do it.
You do it.
You do it. Yes.
We are supposed to stay on the left third, right? So maybe that's that. Maybe that's
So technically, that's right.
That's right. I'm trying to help you out, brother.
Thank you.
Maybe that's
Technically, that's right. Where's the volume?
Yeah, we definitely got some feedback.
I'm muted.
Okay. I think HDR is working it. So Mary, how about you? Does Jack scare you riding when you're riding on the bike with him?
Not as much more now, but when we went out to Sturgis and was where we were coming home and we were coming through Indiana, he was getting like heat stroke, and we were on a highway, and he kept just swerving into the other lane, and I would pull on his belt loop and pull him back over, and then he would come back over until we finally stopped. And that's what we don't know if it was heat stroke or what, but that scared the death out of me.
Wow.
It was bad.
I remember that story too. That's scary for sure, right?
But he does kind of pick lanes too. Like he'll hug the middle and then he'll go to the side. I don't really like that, but what are you going to do?
Yeah, there you go. All right, Mrs. Bodine, how about you? Do I ever scare you riding, and are you confident in my abilities?
When you first started riding, you did. Because you didn't have a lot of hours under your belt. And now you don't. And I'm very confident in your riding. For someone who didn't ever want to get on the back of a bike, I'm happy to be on there now.
Awesome. And it was nice and safe today. You felt comfortable, right?
Yes, except for the bump.
Except for the bump. And the change of seats, but that's a whole different conversation.
And the roadkill.
Yeah, there's a lot of roadkill.
Yeah,
There's a lot of roadkill.
there's a lot of roadkill today. So, and by the way, if you ever drive straight over that roadkill,
That's not good.
It stinks up the bike. So, just so you know. All right, we are moving on. We're going to go to Colin. At what point did you know? You're not going to get any brownie points if your wife's not there. This is the whole purpose.
The dogs were barking, and she went to grab them real quick.
Oh, okay.
So why don't you want to go out of turn on this one? Maybe by the time we get to me.
Yeah. How about you, Jack?
Do what?
How about you?
Doing what?
The question.
Men, at what point did you know you wanted to marry your wife? When I found out that she would eat Chinese food.
That is funny.
That's truth.
You guys never would take us out eating Chinese food.
No,
You-
never.
you-
Never we have.
We've
Tried.
tried too many times.
No, thank you.
Donna said I can't eat my pets.
That's right. You can't eat your pet.
Bleep that out. Bleep.
Please.
Mm-mm.
All right, Mary's already using the finger,
Not
so
here to offend anyone.
we are in trouble. So really, HDR, was it really, you said, hi, you're pretty, can we go on a date? Do you like Chinese food? And then you said, okay, I'm going to marry her?
I said,
What?
hi, you're very good looking. She goes, oh, I like sweet scented food.
Stop it.
Like that. She said, you'll buy me stir fry? I said, absolutely.
So-
You realized I would put up with him. So, okay, we're good. Move on.
So
Put out with
for the Asian folks that are on the channel, I
Right.
apologize for Jack's behavior. So,
there's nobody who rides Honda. Oh, maybe.
all right, Colin, how about you?
Stop.
Where's that mute button?
I know. Mute him.
At what point did you know you wanted to marry Lori?
I think after 8 or 9 years dating, something like that. No, sorry. No.
Dude,
I think she actually invited me. We dated for a while, and then she invited me to move in to her condo. So she had like this condo. I was renting, and I had this. Remember that little Irish girl I had? Not the girlfriend, the roommate. And because you didn't like her too much, did you? Remember Janan? Janan. She was this girl from Ireland, and she so she was like trying to get me out of there because I was renting with her, and she invited.
Because it was a dump, and it was not in a good section. So yeah, I was going over there.
So you
It
saved
wasn't bad.
Yeah.
It it was
bad.
It was a little rough, but nothing major. But she invited me, and I moved in with her. She had a little condo, and probably after a couple months of living with her, we realized how happy we were together, and how much we became really close and good friends, and fed off each other. And then that's when I realized it. She's a good lady.
Oh, that's
Wow,
really
that was
cool.
nice.
And that's some major suck up right there.
That was good.
Why are you looking at me cross-eyed already?
You see Lori shaking her head like
Yep.
that. That wasn't
That
it.
was good.
Yeah, nice.
Trying
So,
to be sincere.
so for me, and we lived together for a while, right? And then I met her parents, and I guess we were living together for a while. And I was outside at her house, and I was outside with her dad, and he had his shotgun out, and he just went, "Shh," and he said, "Hey, when are you going to marry my daughter you've been living with, pal?" And that's when I realized that's when I wanted to marry my wife. Now, the truth is.
Smack him.
The truth is, I actually was on a college internship Do I get points if I get this right?
Yes.
And we were living together during that time period when we met. And I actually wrote my mother a note about how I met this girl.
Remember.
And my mother called me after she got that note and said, "You're probably going to marry her." And there we go. 33 years later, she's still putting up with me. So
33 years.
Wow.
how about you guys? Colin, how long you two been
We're
married?
21.
Will be
99. So what is that?
21.
21.
I should have prepped us for this question. How about you, Jack?
Math skills.
How long, Jack?
225.
He doesn't know.
225?
Yep.
years.
Wow, nice.
It'll be 16 in,
16
in
years.
October.
We've been together for 20.
Wow. Took you 4 years, dude? Really?
Yeah, it took me 4 years, and we decided to buy a house here. It's like we bear the same last name.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Makes sense.
All right, back to the ladies. When you are riding, do you wear safety gear? And if you do, what do you wear?
What do you wear? Safety gear. That's
You're
funny.
Why?
Cause.
How about you, Lori?
Why?
While Jack and Mary are chatting, how about you, Lori?
I do. Well, I wear a helmet and gloves, and I have glasses. And then I don't ride often, but I do have the wardrobe. So I do have the look. So I do have a Harley. I have some coats and Harley hoodies, and Colin won't let you on the bike unless you are geared up.
Good
you
man.
like,
I guess I can't ride with them.
but you could ride with me in shorts, buddy.
Oh yeah.
No, you're actually pretty good at it. You got some styling outfits.
I
too.
know. When he goes to Harley, I go and I just go to the
Yeah.
clothes section.
Shopper.
Just go shopping.
Hey, all three of us know about how that gig works.
That's
Trust
why
me.
he's gone the last 3 times without me, because he knew what I would do.
You're
That's
smart.
right.
man.
You need to go.
I know it.
Hey, listen, Mary. Come on.
I have to come back to PA, Mary, and we'll go.
Okay, come on down.
All right.
Or I'm coming to Michigan.
Okay, come on down.
Come on down. So, how about you, Mary? Do you wear safety gear when you're out?
Helmet. I have a jacket, boots. I don't wear gloves, but I mean, that's about it.
Okay.
I don't have any special pants or anything.
Now
Okay.
I gotta ask you, when it's 80 or 90 degrees, do you have your jacket on?
No, I do take my jacket off when it gets hotter, but usually I'm layered. Like I have like a t-shirt on, then I have, because I get cold. I don't like riding when it's cold.
Gotcha. That makes sense. How about you, Mrs. Bodine?
I have a jacket. I have boots and blue jeans. And sometimes the jacket does come off because it gets hot.
Yeah.
Hey, do you ever have trouble zipping your jacket with the big helmet on?
I do, Jack. Maybe I had too many alcoholic beverages the night before.
That was
And-
one of the videos.
and-
She put zipper jacket. She goes, "My helmet's too big."
A video this morning that we did, for those that didn't see it, is a proof that we're getting old, and we were a little hungover, and Mrs. Bodine was trying to zip her jacket up with her helmet on, and it's pretty hilarious
do
actually to watch. Yeah, that was
It has too many. It's got like 2 zippers at the bottom, and it's
Yeah.
kind of hard to.
we're getting old. That's really what it is. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, men. We're up. How did we meet our wives? How about you, Colin?
FarmersOnly.com.
Did you hear me?
All right,
Yeah,
Jack.
and then I made sure I put in there. This is for you, Bob. I went in there and I put in that someone had to have a padded underwear fetish, and then she popped up. That's probably there. Go ahead, smack.
So
them.
next week's live will just be Bodine and HDR.
The whole good thing about this is you're getting Jack and I off the hook, man. I appreciate it. So
I know.
go on.
She worked part-time at a business I was at, and you worked at I think you were full-time at NASD, and then you worked there, and then I kind of noticed her, and she'll tell the story a little bit differently, but I noticed her, and then I ended up, long story short, I asked her out on a date because I just remember looking at her, and she had this big bouffant hair. I mean, like bigger than it is now. I mean, this thing was like out to here.
That's our 80s hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like 80s, 90s hair. I mean, it's.
I'd like to have that kind of hair again.
And I don't know. I liked her a lot, so I asked her, and then I got home and I lost her number. So the number she actually gave me, I misplaced, and so next day, I think I ran into her the day after, and I told her, was it that it?
It was like a week later.
A couple days. So, and I told her I had lost her number. Well, you're better at telling the story than I am.
Yeah, well, I didn't see him for a bit, and of course he didn't call. So when I saw him again, he had asked me for my number again and said, "Hey, I lost your number. Can I get it again?" And I told him no. And he was like, "What?" And I said,
You're like, do you know who I am?
Yeah,
I
really.
gave it to you once, and what you chose to do with that, And he's like, "But," I said, "Well, then be resourceful and figure it out. If you want to ask me out, you'll find my number."
So, long story short, this was the day before. I think this is right when the AOL was starting, if I remember right. It was like late '90s, and I had to find some of her friends and look them up and start going to like those chat rooms and find her friends to try to. I think it was called instant messengers or instant messaging back then. And I got a hold of one of her friends, and she gave me her number, and then I called her, and then rest is history. 21 years later, we're sitting in front of a live stream explaining our history.
Yeah, so you stalked her, in other words, to get her number.
Pretty much, yeah, I did.
Nice. How about you, Jack? How'd you meet Mary?
Well, I was kind of lucky. A buddy of mine was at a local strip club, and she was on a pole upside down. And I offered her a $200 tip. I went to stick it in her G-string, and she's like, "You must be a wealthy son of a," And so I was hooked. He was hooked. I kind of reeled her in. But actually, we met at work over Chinese food.
Oh, that's the whole Chinese food.
That is the whole Chinese food thing. That is absolutely true.
Yep.
Every time I hear you say something like that, I think about the opening of your videos. Hi, this is your good old friend HDR. And you have the nicest, wholesome channel. But when you get on a live feed, you come out. I love it.
What? I'm just telling you the truth. I mean,
I know that part of you, but I'm not sure everybody else does.
they're learning very quickly.
So for me, Mrs. Bodine, Donna, was admin for a college buddy of mine. So every time I would, if I get this wrong, tell me. Every time I would call him, she would answer the phone. And him and I used to go out and party a little bit. And he one time says, "Oh, hey, my admin Don made this great cheesecake." So next time I called in, I just said, "Hey, I hear you make great cheesecake. Is Adam around?" And I said, "How can I get a piece of cheesecake?" And she said, "If you want it, come get it." So we actually met on a blind. We went out on a blind date.
Yes, we did.
Believe it or not, 33 years later, here we are.
Not too many women call it a cheesecake, but hey, there you go.
Oh, stop.
You want some of the cheesecake, buddy?
That's right. All right, ladies. I know the answer is no to all this, but we'll let you say no anyway. Does your husband spend too much time with YouTube filming and editing videos? Lori?
The editing kills me. He'll be out for the rest of this show. It's gonna be Lori. Yes. Hello.
Hi.
Yes, Colin is not available at the moment. He'll be back another time.
Is he editing?
The stupid editing. And let me tell you, Jack, he did get me a laptop. Remember, we were having the computer.
Yeah, we did have a discussion.
You know how many times I've touched it?
How many?
0.
Yeah, no, once to move it. That was it.
Has he been using it?
Just this is using it.
Colin, I've never seen you like this, brother.
Although I've been told it's ours. We're sharing
It
it.
is yours.
Why are we sharing it? He's got all of this.
That's right.
We're making income for the fam.
Well, I haven't seen any, so until then,
He didn't.
so I told him I'm just going to Best Buy and I'm gonna buy my own damn laptop.
Just buy
Do it. Just buy your own.
I am.
Wait,
I
Lori.
tried to pull it up It all comes up with his stuff.
Oh yeah.
His pictures, his everything. I'm like, where's my stuff?
Is there anything about midgets? I'm just gonna leave it go there.
Hey, Lori, did Colin tell you he makes like $5,000 a month doing that stuff? So you got to give him his time.
No, we do not.
Oh,
No, I do not.
oh wait, I meant $5, not $5.
Better.
Yeah,
$5
not
a
$5,000, $5.
The debriefing after this is going to be something.
Yeah,
I might want to stay live.
Can
Hey,
you
if
film
you
it
guys-
so we can
is
watch
there
it?
Yeah, please film it.
Film it. so we can
Yeah,
watch
Yes, please.
hey, if anything happens good in your life, it should be on film, right? So
It should be.
how about you, Mary? Does Jack spend too much time doing that?
No. Nope. I'm just gonna say no.
Boy, that's an easy answer.
Woo! No.
Really?
Oh gosh, no.
She loves me being up in the office.
I do. He went out for a ride yesterday and came back too early. I was like, why are you still here? Why are you here? Go.
I do that
That's
too.
what I say.
You need to stay longer.
I know. I said, why are you back? Go away.
You know what the problem is, Colin? Jack doesn't do as much editing as we do. He's so seasoned. He says it right. He just lets that baby fly. You and I spend too much time. That's why Mary's all happy. We got to learn. So you're like Mary, right? I don't spend that much time on it. And
No, yes, you do. And you do give me an hour each night before you go to bed. But then we're watching
welcome.
TV and you're like, oh, I don't want to talk. I'm watching this.
all right, we're moving on.
He used to Bob is talking on the video.
We are in big trouble, aren't
But
we?
it's okay.
It's okay.
But it's okay because I get my quiet time.
Great.
Yeah, I like her answer. You get quiet time when I do this.
Oh,
No,
I'm
I don't.
thankful.
No, I don't. Because if I have a question or something, anybody comes and does, the headphones come off. What? I'm trying to edit this. What?
Oh, no, I don't even bother him.
Yeah, I don't bother with him.
Oh, no.
We don't do it on purpose.
It has to wait.
We could just be walking through, and no one's intentionally bothering him.
Okay. Sweet.
Do you guys think people right now that are watching who are single have now decided they're not getting married?
Don't get married.
Oh,
That's the next question. No, so hey, I did want to. We're getting ready to go into rapid fire, but I did want to take a minute to talk about one thing. I actually did a video on this today, and I know that I asked Colin to talk about this and Jack as well. There's all the three of us got a note from Bluegrass Riders. I don't know if Colin, if he's in watching us tonight.
I don't know if he is. I have not seen him.
But he did a video on a friend that he was riding with. He was riding with two buddies. One that ran off the road and unfortunately lost his life. So he did a video on it that he posted, I think it was early last week. And his point of the video was that we should all have ID cards, medical information with us, because when they were working on his buddy, he didn't know who the next of kin was. He didn't know if he's allergic to anything, if he had, thin blood, all that stuff that somebody may need to know, is critical for us to have on. I know I don't have that. I know Don and I were talking about that today. And Colin, I think you do, right? To a little bit of that.
Yeah, I didn't do it until he sent us the message. And then it took me about 2 or 3 minutes to do. You just go right into your phone and then update your emergency contacts.
Wow.
I don't remember my blood type, so I didn't put that on there, but you can put a bunch of different things. So we wanted to make sure and, recognize him for, that video was very sad that he did, but it was very informative as well, to help you guys. So that's why we wanted to talk about it.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
because he carries a USB on his keychain.
Yeah, there you go. And that's a good idea. And as much fun as we have coming on, and we've been joking for the last half an hour, at the end of the day, right? We care about each other, we care about ourselves, and everybody that watches us, and our fellow brothers and sisters. So do me a favor, go check out his channel and watch that video.
He's in the chat now. I see him. Bluegrass Riders. So please have it somewhere, whether phone, wallet, or on the bike. So
Blacktop. Yeah, you bet. BlacktopDevil did one that he posted either last night or this morning. Both of their channels are in the description of this live feed, so go check that out. And thanks, Bluegrass, in a tough time for you. So our condolences to you and the family and all that stuff. So, all right, are we ready to get back? This is rapid fire time. So the rules of the road on this is it has to be a quick yes, no, 3 or 4 words that there's no way in the hell that's going to happen. So why am I even saying that? Okay, are we ready? We're going to go ladies and guys. 20 questions. You guys ready? Mary, you know these are coming, right?
Sure. I'm ready.
I don't believe you. Okay, here we go. Ladies, we all ride as couples, the 3 of us as husband and wife. We ride 2 up. Ever want to get your own motorcycle? How about you, Lori?
No. Do I have my own motorcycle?
Do you like one?
Do you want to get
No.
Okay.
If anything, I'd want a trike, but he said I can't get one of them.
Aw.
Oh, he's one of those too.
Hey, you can fill the pool in and get the trike.
You leave my pool alone.
Yes.
The pool is his quiet time because I'm out there from like 10:30 in the morning till 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Done.
Okay. I shouldn't have brought the pool, should I, Colin? That's
No, leave my pool
because
alone.
it's bad for you. It's bad for me too because she wants one. So
We're gonna get Donna one. You watch.
now Jack, he
Yes.
took his down.
Yep.
He gets it right. So how about you, Mary? Would ever thought about riding your own?
Up until I rode the electric ones. Remember at the
I do.
show? Yeah, no, never. I'll never own one.
I remember you.
Try myself.
I remember you riding by me, and I was videoing. You were like, "I'm never going to do this. Why am I doing this?"
Never, ever, ever.
She was so good at it.
Nope.
Makes me mad.
I would do the bicycle, but not the motorcycle.
All right. How about you, Mrs. Bodine?
No.
No? Why not?
No. 'Cause
What
just
What
no.
about a trike? You talked about that, right?
Well, yeah, but you won't let me have one of those, so I just forgot about it. Just like I have to forget about the pool.
Not the only one.
It won't fit in the garage with Bob's other 2
Oh
bikes.
my God.
No.
Why did,
Build another garage.
Yes.
Come on.
yeah. So why did I ask that question? Dumb. I wrote that one too. So we'll move on. For the men, Colin, do you prefer your wife to ride on the back of the bike, or would you rather her have her own bike?
I would love it if she would have her own bike. I really would, but it's nice when she's on with me too. I have our daughter wants to ride, so she wants to get her own bike. So that's nice. I actually ride more with my daughter than I do you.
That's true.
My youngest daughter, and because she wants to get one in a couple years, and I'm glad you support it. I think that's a cool thing. She's really into it, but I like when she rides with me. It's fun.
Yeah.
I do enjoy it.
By the way, on Colin's channel, if you haven't seen it, he's got some great videos with him and his daughter. She's going to be a star, and you're going to have to get her a bike, so you better save up, right? There's no doubt. So she's going to have her own YouTube channel, I think, one day.
She will.
For sure. So how about you, Jack?
I like Miss Lacey on the back because when I get to slump shoulders and she starts massaging my shoulders, we can ride an extra couple 100 miles. Probably if she was on her own bike, she wouldn't be able to reach my shoulders.
Is that how it goes, Mary?
Yeah, that's how it goes.
See, that's how it
Really?
goes.
Yeah, and then I give him like snacks around
Oh yeah,
over his shoulder, and I rub his shoulders.
she feeds me gummy worms.
Jack,
On the road.
Mary is our friend too. Did you drug her before this?
Yes,
No,
cocaine and marijuana.
stop it. No, we do not do drugs.
For me, I would tell you that I would be cool with her having her own bike. I know she doesn't want to do that. A trike, I think, would be cool, but I like Colin. I like having her on the bike, right? For sure. So, all right, ladies, do you like it when we do a vlog when you're on the bike with us? How about you, Lori?
Go ahead.
We've only done it a couple times, but it doesn't bother me until he comes home and starts editing, because then I'm in trouble because I was doing something or my face thing it was up too much and too much air it really wouldn't bother me, but
I'm just going to leave that one right there.
It's the truth.
We had,
Oh, it would have been good, but there was a lot of air. Well, okay, then I don't even know why we try these things. I said, well, can't you do your magic? No, it's really bad.
I'm really at a loss of words.
That was funny.
Well, she had we went to Virginia a couple weeks back, and it was a perfect. Because her and I, we cut up with each other, and we always bust each other's chops, which is great. And we had this whole discussion for like 20 minutes how I'm going to overpack her, and remember that? And then it obviously never went up because
it was
here's
good
all
too.
And I'm talking, yeah, I'm clear as day. You're like, and I'm like, you left your visor up, didn't you? So it's I should have told her that. I forgot to tell her that about her visor. But it was fun, But that's what honestly we more enjoy it just to get out there and ride. But we haven't done a lot of vlogs together because like you two do a lot of vlogs together, but we haven't done as many.
But I don't ride that much, and now it's summer, so I really won't be riding
because
the pool.
Well, I'm in my pool, but it's too hot, and I have to gear up, and I'm not wearing all that stuff on a bike.
It's a lot better in the winter because you got to gear up and you got to wear all that stuff. So you're just never riding.
Yeah.
Right.
Again, if the pool was filled in, then you would be able to ride with Colin more. It would work out good.
Fill the pool in with cement.
Hey, I'm just talking to them about the pool just so I can get out of getting one myself.
No,
enjoy your pool.
I love my pool.
You were going to get off this, and Lori's going to be like, don't talk to Bodine anymore. Too much about the pool crap, dude. You touch the pool, you're out of here, right?
Bad influence.
So, Mary, how about you?
What's the question?
Do you like?
No, I don't care. Sometimes I just talk too much, or I swear or something, and forget that I'm on there. And
HDR, I don't know what you can tell us what video that was, but there's a video that posted where somebody almost ran over on you guys. And Mary,
that was last year.
Mary was a different Mary than you're seeing right now. And I sent you a quick message to go, dude, did you edit the video of the Mary clip? You want to talk about that?
It was like day 4 of Maine trip is what it was. And
it was like day 2. And we got up the next morning and somebody commented, oh, like the F-bomb or whatever from Mrs. HDR. It was like, oh my God, you didn't edit that out.
And then I cut it out.
So
that was great. That was great. How about you, Mrs. Bodine?
It doesn't bother me.
Doesn't bother you.
No.
Now, wait a minute. Today you said we weren't going to do a vlog. We talked about me going out with you.
Yeah, but you told me we weren't going to do one today, but we did 2.
Yeah, but we had to talk about, we did do 2, didn't we? But we had to talk about, the thing with Bluegrass I thought was important for us to get that out there.
That's fine.
The second one on the way home, maybe I could have not done that.
Yeah.
So I'll work on that.
That's fine, whatever.
Trust me.
you guys are all identical.
But you just need to bloop out one
What's
or two
that?
things.
The women, they're all the same.
I know.
Great minds.
God forbid
that's
we lived,
right. Great minds.
God forbid we lived in the same state and they were close to each other. We'd be really in trouble.
That must be the 3 of us are such close friends. We all met the same kind of wives.
Apparently, right?
That creepy or what? That's pretty creepy.
All right. Let's start with you, Colin. Do you ride differently when Lori's on the back of the bike?
I think with anybody, I always my daughter or Lori. Lori's a backseat rider. So like when you're riding, you'll keep me in check
Because of the yellow line.
Slow down, move over, turn the music down, turn it up. You do that.
Well, if I had that nice seat with the speakers in the back, I wouldn't have that
You
problem.
have a huge. The seat is like this thick.
This
But
big.
the seat that has the Gucci seat that's got the speakers in it, man, you can feel the boom boom, and you
definitely feel the boom boom.
The boom boom.
Definitely.
I don't know about that.
Hey,
I
Colin,
don't know about any of that.
Colin, give me 10 minutes talking to your wife. You take Mary and go get water, and she'll be buying you a new bike.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I'm never going in anywhere with Mary by myself because I come out and it costs me a ton of money. I can tell
I
you.
didn't do that.
It was your fault.
It was
You
me.
wanted to get water that day.
I
They ended up buying
water. I didn't tell you to get a new bike. Although she needed, Donna needed a new place to sit.
Donna said, is there any way you can get Bob the boom boom me? And I said,
That's right.
absolutely.
as long as we have Chinese food first.
Chinese-
How about you, Jack? You ride any different when Mary's on the back?
Yeah, I tend to ride a lot faster so we get to the destination
No, we
quicker. So
don't.
she bitches.
No, we don't. That's a lie.
No, pretty much like Colin, you're too close to the center line. You're too far to the
Yep.
yellow line on the other side. It's where do you want me to be? And but
In the middle.
pretty much no. I pretty much keep it about 70 miles an hour. We just go down the highway.
You know what? You should start a second channel.
Yeah.
One that's HarleyDayRider, and then one that says the real HarleyDayRider.
The real one, right?
I thought you asked me the
No.
question. You typed the questions, not me.
I
You are
know.
different.
Shame on me. I've been stressed about this whole thing all week. All right. So
Right.
for me, I will tell you, I do ride different with Donna on the back of the bike. More cautious, take turns differently. Matter of fact, we were on the bike today and we were making a left-hand turn, and I kind of made the comment to her. I said, I would have took off if you weren't on the bike, right? So I do ride differently when she's on the bike. Okay, this one is going to get me in trouble. This is not good. Ladies,
Oh God.
does your husband snore?
Yes.
Yes.
On a scale of 1 to 10, Lori, where are we at?
Go ahead.
12.
Well,
And it's like a rhythm.
yeah.
You could dance to it.
It's probably because he's been out clubbing with Jack.
Can't focus.
How about you, Mary?
Yes, he snores. Bad.
Really?
I had to video. We went to Times Square for New Year's Eve, and my daughters and their significant others went, and he fell asleep. We recorded him so he could hear himself snore.
That's not
It
right.
was awful.
That's
You
not
do
right.
it to me all the time.
It was
That's
awful.
why it's not right. Wow. So I don't snore, do I?
Oh my God, the roof comes off the house every night, all night long.
Really?
It's horrible. You can't sleep. You wake me up.
Really?
I'm surprised the animals can sleep.
I don't think I snore at all because I've never heard myself once. I think you're just making this stuff up for this,
Oh, I
this
don't
live
think
feed.
so.
All right.
It's loud.
All right. So now it's our turn. Here we go.
I know.
All right.
I'm not.
Colin, does Lori snore?
No, it's-
It's about to be pushed out of the way again.
Yes.
I do. Not like that.
Yes, it does.
Remember, you have to live with this dog.
I know.
yeah, that's freaking hilarious.
This is going to be over at some point.
Your marriage after the show? Is that what you're saying? Good. Well, I think all 6 of us will be single after this show. So, how about you, Jack?
I don't know about the wives. We'll be all right. You guys might be single for a little while longer.
Yeah.
It's not really a snoring; it's more of a moaning. So it's not really. It's noises. There is a bunch of noises coming out, but I don't know what they are.
Oh, Jack.
I'm just telling you.
Look at Mary.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm
Mary.
not awake, so she's not moaning. Never mind.
It just
Now, you think it's her, but it's really you because you're
Right.
snoring so loud. You're making all those goofy noises.
Might be.
it is him.
It might be.
So, now it's time to talk
You
about
have
it.
to live with me, so I would behave myself.
That would be nice.
So,
All
Mrs.
right, I
You poop when you snore? No, that's not what you meant to say. So wait a minute. So Mrs. Bodine does snore, but she also poos. And what I mean is she will be sleeping and she'll go, and I got to tell you what, I'm such a jerk that I can't get to my phone fast enough. Now, how bad asleep I am and I hear her pooing, I'm grabbing for my phone so I can video it. I haven't showed it on live yet, but I've been thinking about it. So Mrs. Bodine
If you
does
won't
snore
live, you won't.
and she poos.
I'm glad you explained that pooing. 'cause
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can do that. Oh my God.
All right. Lori, when you ride, other than Sheetz, because Sheetz is the greatest place in the world to go to,
Hold
where
on.
do you like to ride?
Wawa.
Breweries.
Wawa.
No,
Is Wawa still in business?
I have a favorite place.
Yeah.
I don't really have a favorite place, but if
I
I had to say, I mean, I'm just talking about going for a ride and getting off and stretching, like somewhere, like mountains.
Okay, good. Good, that's good. How about you, Mary?
I don't have a favorite place either. I mean, we try to find places we've never been before, just so we can try a different road. But
No.
I don't.
breweries and wineries.
Anywhere with Jack.
We went to get ice cream a couple weeks ago. Thank you. Went to get ice cream. We
You're
did
welcome.
Yeah, because of you two.
because of you two.
Yes, send us a check. Okay, how about you, Mrs. Bunny? Why do you keep looking at me like that? It's kind of scaring the crap out of me.
Why do you keep looking at me like that? Look at her looking at him.
What's your favorite place to go to? Be cool.
Ice cream.
Yeah, if you don't mind, if you watch any of my videos. So we lived about, I don't know, 30 miles from here, and she had this favorite ice cream place that we used to go to. And there's one that's close to our house now. And when we first moved here, she's like, I'm not going there. I'm just not going there. We're going to Chelsea. We're going to ride that way. So I got her to try it once, and she loved it so much. I said, what about Chelsea? And she says, that place is dead to me. So yeah, we go for ice cream for sure.
Captain Frosty.
Captain Frosty. All right. Colin, does Lori get fidgety when she's on the back of the bike, when she's not smacking you in the head?
I think in the beginning she does, but over time, I think she relaxes. I think that initial, once we go for the first couple miles, then she realizes it's going to be okay. But no, you're not normally fidgety.
Okay. How about you, Mary? Or Jack, I should say. Does Mary get fidgety?
No, she does not get fidgety on the bike.
Okay. I would tell you that Donna does not a lot, but sometimes she'll be adjusting herself. I think when we're on longer trips, I don't know, Jack, if you found the same thing with Mary. If they're kind of fidgeting around, sometimes it means it's time for a break, right? So Donna will do that occasionally, but no, usually you handle yourself really well on the bike.
Or you're getting the butt sweats. Sometimes that happens.
Is that right?
It's hot. Yeah, being hot. Right.
Yeah,
You
I
kind of-
need those beads on the seat that Bingo has.
All right, we're moving on before we talk about that. All right.
I am too.
So, ladies,
One cover, separate.
one cover or separate covers?
Think of the signal
Oh,
bag.
hell no.
Wait, she's out of turn, but Mary is like, oh, hell no. How about you, Lori? You guys separate covers or one cover?
Well, we have one, but he's horrible he's a horrible sleeper, period, in every way, shape, or form. You know how you make a bed and when you pull the sheets up and you have that little bit right here. So when you get in, you just overlap it and it'll come right up as far as you need. No, he overlaps it and pulls it. So now the top sheet is all off from under, tucked in. And then the comforter again pulls it, and I have nothing. I have nothing on my side. So I have a couple times, like when he's snoring and stuff, I have been really kind of mean and, did things to him to make him stop and put covers away. And then he all of a sudden will wake up and I'm like, oh, thank goodness you're up. You've been snoring. And I said, can I get some of these covers, But one cover, I don't really need a whole lot of covers, but apparently I can't even have the little bit.
You know what? He sounds exactly like exactly like I am. That's it. That's scary. Mary, one cover or separate?
We have one cover in our bed, but he wanted, when we slept in a tent, he wanted to open one sleeping bag and put it down and cover with the other one. I said, hell no. You go over there and I'm going to go over here and we're good.
I'm sure that's what he had in mind. Okay. All right. How about you, Mrs. Bodine?
Separate, but not by choice.
Well, so we tried the one cover thing.
Just like we tried the queen size bed 2 times.
By the way, we have ordered a queen size bed and got one delivered twice and sent it back 2 nights after going, no, we need a little more room. So we have slept under one cover for a while, but at the end of the day.
He pulls all the covers.
Yeah. Plus,
and then I have nothing.
Plus, I got my blankie. I got to have my blankie.
Oh, God. You're 50 some years old and you got to have your blankie Linus.
Linus.
I love you. Okay, men. Feet out. I know Colin's answer because I think I just heard it from Lori. Feet out of the covers are in.
No tuck. No tuck at all. I'm all over the place. I got to have them out.
All right, Jack?
Out in the summer, in the winter.
That's odd, dude. Really?
Yeah, it's weird.
Wow.
Sorry.
I am definitely out of the covers. Mrs. Bodine, you know you've recently got to the quote. I'm like, I can just see what are you doing? I can only see like the top of your head. She's like, I have to have my feet off the edge of the bed.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know what the hell happened to you, but when my wife comes back. All right. Ladies, what do you like best about riding with your husband? Lori, how about you?
I got nothing.
Oh, that's great. That is awesome.
All right. He's out for the rest of the time. That's it.
Folks, from now on, it is going to be Bodine, HDR, and Mrs. Broncoride.
Tell him to go clean your pool.
Broncoride's no longer with us. So, Mary, how about you? What do you like?
Broncoride.
What do you like about riding with Jack?
I just like going different places, seeing different things.
That's cool. Mrs. Bodine,
The same.
the same?
Clearing my cobwebs out of my head.
Okay. All right. Awesome. Guys, what do you like best about riding with your wife? How about you, Colin?
Hold on.
You got anything? Because your wife has
No, honestly, she
I'm taking the mouse. That won't happen anymore.
I can still use the keyboard shortcut if I remember them. Honestly, I enjoy just hanging out with her, and like when we go like to lunch, she likes shopping, so we'll like when we go.
But what's the point? I can't bring anything.
That's why he likes to take us places.
So I think he does that shit. I think he does that on purpose.
They do.
Oh, let's go.
So Bodine 52's video is now demonetized.
Yes.
That's okay that we went this long without one of the six of us cussing. I think it's actually been pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
So,
Sorry.
Lori,
By design, like if she wants to go shopping, I know that she can't fit hardly anything in those bags, in the saddle bags. So it works out in my favor.
Colin, do you remember when you and I were in West Virginia riding and I talked about I take Mrs. Bodine shopping for, quote, antique furniture on the bike so she can never bring anything back? And I think you threatened me at that point about telling her that I could.
And he does.
So Lori, just so you know, your husband has a history with this.
But
Just
you
so-
know what the lady at the antique shop told me?
I don't know. I
She can
remember.
mail it to
Yeah,
me.
because they have a delivery.
They'll deliver it, and then you'll pay that fee.
Yeah.
Or we'll go to the nearest dealership somewhere and buy a Harley trailer and slap it on the back, and I'll fill that thing up.
There you go.
There you go.
Again, another question I'm glad I brought up. How about you, Jack?
The best thing I like riding with Mrs. HDR is every minute and every mile that she's on the back with me.
Ugh.
Oh, you're so
Aw,
sweet.
isn't he sweet?
Oh, you want me to clap?
Something's coming after this. Something's coming. Go ahead.
Who are you two?
Why'd you have
Who-
to?
We're
What
sharing,
happened to him?
we're sharing the same covers later.
Who are you? after Chinese food. So I would tell you the one thing about riding with Mrs. Bodine, I think it gives us more time together. I'm convinced now that people like my videos better when she's on
No.
and talking than when I'm on. But I think it just gives us time to be together without any other stuff going
No
on.
editing.
This isn't
No
your
editing.
question. It says men. You're a chick.
Oh,
And by the way, somebody mentioned on the video this morning that you call me dude a lot, and I don't know how
Dude.
She does call you dude a lot.
she does. I don't know what's up with that. I never call you dude. All
I'm
right,
not a dude.
Do that.
all right. Now
Do
this
that,
is
right.
this one's really dangerous. All right,
Where are you
Ladies, tell us
Grab a beer.
one weird thing.
going? I have another one in the fridge.
Hey, let's
He's leaving.
So, Mary,
All right, you want me to
my
just-
question to you is: Jack really going to get another beer? Or is he going to the men's room?
I don't know.
Go ahead.
Who cares?
Colin, are you? Colin's gone. Ladies,
All right.
all right. So,
Bob, we'll see you later.
all right.
All right. No.
Yeah.
Leave.
Bye.
Don't leave.
Look at that. Channel.
So,
All
Lori,
right.
tell us one weird thing about Colin or a nickname.
Well, I got answers for both.
Okay, that doesn't surprise me.
The weird thing is, and I don't have anything to show you. I'll show you this. When he drinks like out of a can or a soda, like a bottle, he does it like from the side. Who does
Colin does.
straight up, right? He's like, yeah. I don't know what that is.
How can he vlog and drink at the same time if he doesn't do that?
What?
All right. Any nickname? Any nickname?
Yeah,
Stud? What?
ass. That's how he was with my phone too. And when he saw it come up one time, he said, "You have me in your phone as ass."
I need to do that.
That sounds like a good idea.
All right. Mary, one weird thing about Jack.
Years.
I'll stop.
Colin, every time I see you drink now, dude, I'm going to be like, how's he do that?
Yeah.
You ever
I started from the side. Like,
Let's all have a drink. All right. One weird thing about Jack or a nickname for him.
okay. He used to be a paramedic before I met him.
Oh, excuse me.
Jeez.
What?
And he's rude.
I said excuse me.
He can't stand the sight of his own blood. He like freaks out. I know. It's crazy.
Really?
Yep.
Wow. So that's the weird thing. Does he have a nickname?
No, I don't.
We can come up with one if you like.
HDR. Woo. No, I don't know. I don't have one for him.
Look at him.
He's Pappy Jack. Stop. You're in my scene. Get out.
All right. Anything? There's nothing weird about me or any nickname, so we can move on, right?
Oh, there's a lot of things, but
Okay, go ahead. Feel free.
he has to look at his socks to see which one's a lefty or a righty.
Is there a difference?
Is there a difference?
He says there is, but no. There's
What
no
is
difference.
wrong with you people? Now,
Do you buy them that say L and R or what?
no,
Like,
but that's a
I
good
don't know.
idea. So
We do have those.
let's stop for a minute. After
Do
you
they
do your
really?
socks a couple times,
Mine
your
don't.
big toe is further than the small toe. So next time you put them on, they're going to be kind of in the same shape. If you're not doing that when you put your socks on, you need to look because
Do you do laundry?
What's that?
Do you do exactly? Do you do laundry?
No, I actually sometimes I do. If she's out of town,
Yeah, you will.
I'll do laundry. I can throw it in and all that stuff and fold. I do laundry
You do
sometimes.
when I'm out of town.
And you study your socks?
You should call me Fantastic, Bob.
Oh.
Any nicknames?
When Mrs. HR's out of town, I drop it off. It's like 5 pounds for $5. I just
Yeah.
drop that crap off.
Do you tell her you did it when you got home?
Yeah, that's right.
Attaboy.
Yeah.
Any nicknames for me?
Your nephews call you Boo Boo.
Boo Boo. Boo Boo's a college.
Boo boo.
Boo Boo's a
College name. I'm sure all the girls.
Boo
call
Boo's
him
a college
Boo.
name. So let's not start with the yogi jokes because I've heard
Boo
them all.
boo.
Welcome back. You're way to Boo Boo Channel.
That's right. That is right. All right. So let's go. A couple more. Tell us one weird thing about your wife or a nickname. So it's our turn.
I don't have a.
I have a couple. Mainly she's
rolling her eyes, Colin.
whenever we have to leave, no matter what, whenever we have to leave, and I don't think it's because you don't have OCD, but she'll go through and check and double check and triple check the same exact things before we, and this is more like whenever we go on like vacation or anything. It takes us literally, like I'll be ready. It's like we want to leave by 10 o'clock. We won't get out of the house till noon because she has to keep coming back and forth and walk the entire house just to make sure everything's
I do that.
And I always thought that was
It's true.
odd.
It's true. I wouldn't say it's not till noon, but
Yeah, it's
it's
like
true.
one
There-
now.
I'll get in the car, I'll start it, I'll back it out, and I'm like, oh, I really think I should check this. and then we might get to the top of the street and I'll come back and I am like that. So
That's not weird, Lori. Okay.
I do that.
hey, boo-boo.
I do that.
Sure glad we brought that one up. Again, a question I put down, so that wasn't real smart. Any nicknames, Colin?
It depends on what mood I'm in. You know, when I guess like tonight, I'll probably be saying Lori, you know, like Lori, because I'm in trouble.
You can count on that, pal.
No, I think I say, you know, we don't use a lot of pet names. I say, hey, Lori, hun. I think that's it.
It's usually Lori when it's serious. So whenever he uses my name, I tense up.
He's probably editing during that time, so I understand.
He's what?
He's probably editing during that time, so.
Oh.
See, I intentionally got these. These
he
are
didn't
noise
get
reduction.
them. I could kick myself. I bought them
I
for
can't
him.
hear what she's saying.
He cannot hear.
I don't. I know. I see her lips moving. What?
All right.
He wanted those damn noise canceling.
Best things ever.
He's doing it for you. Think about it that way. He cares. That's why he got him, right?
Best.
Dude, she's eye rolling you like you wouldn't believe. Jack, one weird thing. I know this is impossible. Look at her look at you before I even finish the question.
I know.
Mary's
I'm
cutting
trying
back
to
at
think
you.
what he's going to say.
Tell us one weird thing about your wife or nickname.
I think the weirdest thing about Mrs. HR is as soon as I say dinner's ready and on the table, she's like, I gotta pee. It doesn't matter if it's 5, 5:30, 6, 6:30. It's an automatic dinner's ready urination time.
Okay, that's weird.
What?
But
He said weird. The nickname I call her all the time is smoking. So
oh my God, he does not. They're really going to think he's smoking.
Is that the marijuana thing or smoking pot? Is that what you mean?
never.
No,
I never.
he doesn't.
I've never inhaled.
All right, one weird thing or nickname about Mrs. Bodine. Well, I do call her D sometimes for Donna. She calls me B sometimes. And the other thing is she coffin sleeps.
Cough. What's a cough
What?
and sleep?
She coffin sleeps.
Like
so
that?
when she
Oh,
goes to
yeah.
sleep, she is holding her hands like she's gonna get buried.
Or like this.
It is.
Your hands there.
And the thing, God forbid she passes away before me. I'm just gonna be like it's every other night when I'm looking at her because that's how she sleeps on her back, like she's in a coffin.
Yeah, but if yours a sweet husband, I would slide a rose in her hand. So when she wakes up, there'd be a rose.
Oh, Jack.
You're so.
Don't you think that's so?
No.
Donna, I will train him.
Please do. He's getting the F now.
Yeah.
I will work on him.
Hey, pal, this is why I moved to Michigan, just so you know. All right, ladies, would you be mad if we bought a motorcycle and did not tell you? Lori.
He did, and no, I wasn't. Yes, he did.
No.
Can we clarify?
Here's what happened. Okay, we had a deal. The pool. And I said, that, well, if I'm getting the pool, then you could go ahead and get a bike. I don't care.
Really?
Well, that was the deal. So I knew a bike was coming in the future. Well, the next thing I know, he's calling me on the phone. Guess what? I just bought a bike.
Sweet.
What?
Can we just clarify without getting into too much detail? I would imagine that the pool costs twice as much as the bike. So what I'm saying is if he came home with one like tonight, you went out in the garage and you saw a second bike, would you be mad?
Be good.
No,
You would not be mad.
no.
Dude, I'd be like at Harley tomorrow morning. Jack, how about you? Or I'm sorry, Mary. Would you be mad if he bought a motorcycle and didn't tell you?
Yes. I'm
You
just going to
think
say
that-
yes, and I'm not going to say any more. Yes. We don't want a Road King. We don't want a whatever. We don't want to. No. Mm-mm. No.
Jack, I thought you had convinced a Road King as a second bike was a good
No.
No?
No.
You've been lying to me, dude. I thought Mary was all in. No?
No.
Oh, we're
Really?
not going to have two bikes.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, I don't know if that's what that means.
Oh yeah, 2 bikes.
No,
He
he
wants to
could go.
trade his in, okay, I might go with that, but not another one.
No,
No,
2 bikes. 2
no,
bikes.
Oh no.
Why not?
hell no,
Bob at Boo Boo has 2 bikes.
Did you say hell no?
hell no.
Yeah, that's
Boo Boo.
Boo-boo 50.
Boo boo 52.
You're in trouble now.
no.
Boo Boo 52.
No,
That's a
No,
big
so
thing.
that's a hell no. and
I'm
what?
gonna be swimming with Lori if we get another bike. So
Okay.
move over, Colin, because I'm moving in.
Come
So
on.
Let me show you how it's done, ladies. Mrs. Bodine, would you be mad if I bought another motorcycle and didn't tell you?
No,
See, that's how it's supposed to work, right there.
because I want a pool.
Oh yeah, yeah. The
Ah, there you go.
By the way, we taped a video this morning, I vlogged a video this morning where I actually bought a house without telling her.
We
Which,
did do that once. I remember that.
yeah, it seems,
He did.
I guess that's wrong, but so Colin and Jack, the bikes that we just bought that we're getting delivered tomorrow, do you think it's too late to take them back based on the last question?
All right, that's staying in the garage.
Okay. All right. All right. We have 2 more questions. I guess the answer is no. This meant that we really bought one.
And I was just at the Harley shop yesterday, so she doesn't know.
Yeah,
All right.
Thanks, Boo Boo.
Trust me, she knows.
he sent me pictures. Isn't this a nice bike? Look at the
Look
color.
at the colors.
It's nice.
It matches your eyes, Mary. We should get this.
Oh no. Mm-mm.
No?
Mm.
Wow. You guys should get another bike. All right. So now there's a couple more questions here, and this one was on and off whether I was going to ask it. So anybody that's offended, I apologize. But here we go, ladies. We're going to start with Lori.
It's what we talked about yesterday, Lori. Remember?
Would you consider a stripper pole?
She's thinking about it. Yep.
No, I'm trying to come up with a way to explain we already have one.
Atta girl. Hey, Colin. So the pool came with a bike and a stripper pole?
And a stripper pole.
I haven't mentioned that part before.
No,
Nice.
if laundry can't get thrown on it to fold, we don't need a stripper pole.
Mary?
If he gets on it first, then maybe we'll talk.
I think I can hang upside down.
Oh, that'd be pretty sick.
Hey, dude, that's a yes on the stripper
Not gonna
pole.
happen.
No video stuff. We don't need to see that crap. How about
No,
you?
we can't unsee that.
I think so.
No stripper pole?
No.
Good. Yeah. Hey, don't look at the box that's coming on Amazon tomorrow. So, all right, for the guys, did I make a good effort to try to get a stripper pole in our houses?
I think you did.
All right, Jack.
Proud of you.
All right.
It's good effort.
Now this one's important. Ready, ladies? One word about your husband.
Stop it.
Club. Whoop, whoop.
Stop it. How about you, Lori? One word about Colin. It shouldn't take you this long. Just saying.
Well, there's a lot of words. Loyal.
Nice. How about you, Mary?
Likable.
Of course, he's HDR, right? I mean, you're married to HDR, the grandfather of.
Oh my God.
Crap.
No, that's Sean Smoke.
Oh, that's Johnson. Do you actually play his voice around the house?
Oh
at
my
night?
God. Doesn't he have a wonderful voice?
Yes, he does.
He does. See? He
Mhm.
does. He had him on this morning, and I knew I was downstairs and he was playing it, and I said, "That's Sean Smoke."
Jack, you could tie that her excitement about that into the stripper pole, dude. I'm telling you. So, how about you, Mrs. Bodine? One word about me. Be nice.
Amazing.
That girl.
Ah, boo boo.
Oh,
That's
Boo Boo
right.
put that rose in her hands and be.
You are so amazing, boo boo.
Thank you, Mary. I think you're pretty cool too. All right, guys, this is for us. Let's start with Colin. One word about your wife.
Oh God.
Very, very compassionate.
Ah.
She will go to bat for anybody, and she sees the best in people, and that's what I really love about her. So there you go.
Aw.
See, this is called a makeup question, just so you know.
Makeup question.
You're still not getting a new bike tomorrow, so
No.
I get it.
Doesn't
You
count.
don't like a stripper pole, but hey, I'm trying. How about you, Jack? One word about
Oh.
Mary.
I would have to say willingness. Everybody watches my videos knows that she's very willing to just kind of
Oh.
jump on whatever endeavor I want to go on, like the recent camping trip. So willingness.
Very nice. Very nice. You know, for me, I would say with Donna, one word is honestly, she's probably the nicest person that I've ever met.
Oh, thank you.
Aw.
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 You are very welcome. So
All right, a great suck up question, Bob.
Isn't
Very-
it
That was good.
That was a good
yeah,
perfect timing.
still aren't getting the stripper pole?
I was born at night, just not last night. So
And you're not sharing the sheets either. Forget it.
Not sharing the sheets.
No stripper pole.
No stripper pole yet.
Uh-huh.
Jack, you got more of an opening than any of us. So good luck with that, buddy. Just I'll just do a wrap up. First of all, Colin, would you and Lori like to just wrap up your section for us? And thank you, first of all, ladies, for attending for sure. Putting up.
Yeah, same to you two ladies, and obviously Lori. Thank you three. I think we had this was fun. You know, it was real, and it was them being having fun with each other, and we've all been married for a long time, and I think it was a good idea to have the wives on. Hopefully the people in the chat agree as well. But thank you, Lori, for coming on. I know.
Thank you for having us. I enjoyed meeting the other two wives. I'm at a disadvantage. I don't know. I didn't know these two. So, but we will get cell phone numbers here shortly.
All right.
Sounds good.
Uh-oh.
That's a bad idea too.
Look out,
And
guys.
It started already.
we'll be getting those. I'll be up for those free estimates on that pool. Don't you worry.
Still.
I got you, girl. We're going to get that in.
Yeah,
Okay.
lose her number. HCR, how about you and Mary?
I'd like to say thanks again to Donna and Lori. Lori, it was great meeting you. I hope that we have a chance to all ride together at some point. I think that'd be great. We do have one thing that
we
we
would do that.
do have one thing we're going to do here for Blacktop Devil, real
Oh.
quick, because he mentioned this, that Mrs. HCR can take a shot like nobody else. So we are going to do a shot here for him.
Hey, when you're with Jack, you know.
Hey, I don't have one.
You got water.
So that is for Blacktop Devil for saying that Mrs. HCR can take a shot better than he can. So
Awesome.
there you have it.
Yeah, and I would
Wrap
just
it
say,
up.
for as Dad and Mad said, we're pretty lucky guys to have three beautiful women that put up with us. So thank you for attending. Thank you for everybody that got on. This was an awesome time, and I got to give props to Jack. This was Jack's idea, so Jack, thank you.
Worked out, guys.
Jack.
We actually, Colin and I were talking about maybe doing like the dating. What was the dating show?
Newlywed game.
Newlywed
Oh, the
game
newlywed game.
down the road with all of us. So
That would be fun. I'll get divorced, but that would be fun.
We all probably will.
maybe we shouldn't realize how close we were not with each other, right? But thank you everybody for hopping on. We appreciate everybody that left comments and that joined us for an hour. Thank you to the ladies. And hey, don't forget, go get that medical ID card and
Yes.
and make sure you got it on you, right?
Bob.
Definitely.
Bob, just want to make sure we also tell everybody next week we will not be on. So we are taking a week off, and then we'll start up again. What is that? The 28th, if I remember right. I don't know what the date, 28th. So we will not be on next Sunday, but we will resume the following Sunday.
By the way, is it wrong that we did it on Mother's Day, but we're not doing it on Father's Day?
That's
I said that this morning. I said, how come there was a show on Mother's Day, but Father's Day? Oh, we can't talk. The ladies can talk next week.
That,
Well, this is all coming full circle from the
So-
beginning. I should have stopped on the great things we said about our
You
wives.
should have.
but-
You
I
should have
did.
stopped. That poll was in sight for you.
All right, everybody. Thank you. Be safe, and we appreciate you. And call a friend or a loved one and check on them. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.